Alright, so I'm back, and today we are going to combine the Menasor. Let's get started. So we're going to move this guy out of the way. Move this guy back, this guy back, this guy back. Focus on breakdown here. Now the first thing you want to do, and I know there's configurations that you might want to do, more G1-esque type configurations, but the first thing I want to do is like you fold this car part up and then you plug these together and see how well they hold together, because some of them do not hold together very well. So if they don't hold together very well in this mode, then they're not going to make very good arms. So that seems to work pretty well. So let's do a dead end here. And here you'd want to open this up, flip this down, close that up, and tab these together. And you can see it doesn't hold together very well. So it's goes together, but it doesn't. It's like if I were to try and bend this, you see it just pops right off. So no, that's not a very good configuration. So he's got to be a leg. Now let's take a look at him. So yeah, that holds together very well. So he would make a very good arm. And then this guy. So they're not, even though they're advertised as Scrambled City, as far as mine are concerned, they don't make a very good Scrambled City because certain parts don't lock together very well. So as you can see, here's this one, and again, Off-Road's doing the same thing. So Off-Road and Dead End are going to be legs. Okay? Alright. So let's convert him into an arm then. So let's rotate it out like this. And I like to do it this way so that you have the knees and the hips as an elbow joint. So it's a lot more posable. And then you want to take the head here, or take this whole chest assembly here. This will fold the arms down. Fold this back, and then you want to, like you're going to car mode, tuck the head in, and plug it all together. Alright, so you got the top of the car just kind of hanging off there. Then you take the arms here, fold them back up, and just kind of, angle them however you can. Maybe we'll just see if we can't put it back into car mode here. There you go. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. There we go. Flip this up. And then we take the hand here. Flip the fingers down. Like so. Thumb comes up. This folds over. And there you got the hand. Alright. Plug that in. And now we have ourselves an arm. And so when you get it into combine mode, you'll have the ratcheted up and down. You'll have a it'll go in and out like this. He's got a bicep swivel, double bend elbows, so it gets him all the way up to there. Hand will swivel, but that's mostly due to transformation, or due to the fact that it's a 5mm port. Fingers can kind of wiggle in and out a little bit, and the thumb can kind of go up and down. So yeah, pretty cool. I like him. I like him a lot. In this mode, anyway. And then you can take the weapon here, and you can just like store it somewhere if you want. That doesn't look so bad. Actually, this guy is making a pretty convincing arm right here. I like it. All right, so we'll do him next. I can't seem to find his weapon. Oh well. So rotate the head around, flip that up. You want to pull the combiner port up. like so. And then rotate the waist like this. Snap the legs together. And then you can either, for this mode, I'm guessing what we'd want to do is flip this section here up to make it a little bit more in line with this one. Because you can plug the hand into the bottom here, and that gives it that much space, that much longer of an arm. So this is a little bit more appropriate, given that we're using that one as an arm. And we'll just see here what we do. So the arms up, like so. Just kind of fold them up to the back, like this, maybe. Yeah, there we go. We'll do it this way. There's no real right or wrong. It's just kind of whatever configuration you think is less ugly. You take the hand here, flip out the fingers, flip this down, flip the thumb over, plug it in, and we're good to go. That looks, again, the arm, I mean, up here is a little uglier than this one. But it does make a pretty good arm. And then again, you got the same arm port up here, up and down, ratchets. You'll have a bicep swivel, double bend elbow, and the same articulation with the hands. So we'll set him off to the side, set him off to the side. We'll grab off-road here. And so what we want to do here, rotate the head, and flip this around, so it's like that. Actually, I think we'd want to rotate the head the other way. Keep it where it's at, so like so. And then we want to basically convert it back to truck mode. Now, while we're working on this, you know, on the bio, back of the card, it does, well, I just noticed two things. One, it's black and not a dark gray. I like the dark gray better than the black. And it does say his and him and hill. And I hear a lot of people saying off-road's a girl. So perhaps you guys can fill me in. Is off-road male or female? It's kind of strange, you know, that I'm hearing, you know, almost like overhearing people say it, and not outwardly saying that it's a girl, but that's what I think I've been hearing anyway. So maybe you guys can fill me in. Fold the arms down. Fold the arms down. So I'll just kind of tab together. Now he's being difficult. He likes being difficult. There we go. There we go. I got it. Alright, so just kind of angle this down. Get it out of the way. Flip the foot or the toe back. Plug this in. And then once we have it in combined mode. See, now if you put it in this route, facing forward, you know, you're not, you know, if you try and bend the leg, you get all this thing hitting behind the knee. And I understand, you know, some people want that G1 aesthetics, but I always had my cars facing forward when I had the Stunticons. I always had them facing forward because I just thought that looked better. It was better aesthetics. Same with the Jets. You have them facing forward and you have this almost as like a knee blade. So I don't get why you'd want to do it the other way. I know it's more G1 accurate, but I think it looks better this way. So he'll have a knee bend here and then a ratcheted swivel. And of course the foot can swivel a little bit, but that's due to the nature of the peg, and that's pretty much useless. And then we'll do him real quick. So fold this up. And you want to do the arms first. So basically going back to car mode. So flipping all this up. And then flip the arms down. Oh, rotate the waist first. Then flip the arms down, like so. And then you want to open up this panel here. This will rotate up. This will fold it in. So flip it up and rotate it in. It sucks that, you know, I'm just now being able to review this set because I just now got it not that long ago. And everybody else is doing the Defensor all of a sudden. And it seems like everybody's doing it, and it's just like, where's this coming from? Can I just enjoy my cars first? I'm just kind of, you know, trying to work out a configuration that looks the least ugly here. And then fold this up. And I take the foot here, flip this out, plug it in, and it holds pretty well. Not perfect. Then you just put that to the side here, and I forgot to take this one and put this to the side here. Alright. And now we do this one. So, untap the guns and the sword. Take the sword gun, plug it in there, like so. And now you have big sword. Then we want to flip the head around, close that up. We've already done this once before, so just to show them off when I first got them. And this will be the front now, so rotate these around. Rotate the waist around. Yeah. It's a bit more right, I think. And then this. Yeah. There we go. Like this. And then we want to swivel this around. This will come up. And there's a little slot right in there that this will tab in right here. And it holds very loosely. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I pointed that out before. Flip open the chest. Flip up the head. This whole chest assembly will come up. And no, I don't have the little car to fit in there. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool feature. But then after I watched all these other reviewers where he just falls right out, I was like, okay, I don't really want to buy it because the only place I can find it is online, and online only comes with Huffer, and I don't need the Huffer, so it's like I don't want to waste, you know, $20-30, you know, $30-something after shipping to get a car that won't even fit. Yeah, everyone says he's cool, but not worth it to me. So you ratchet the legs out a little bit. And you take this panel here, and this will fold up. There's a tab right there that'll plug into this slot right here. So you kind of have to get it angled right, like so. The same thing here. This will fold up, like so. Keep the feet out. Take the crotch piece here, and this will just fold up like so. And look like total crap. And then you fold this up. I think it looks better if this is folded up than splayed out. You take the hands here, and these fold back. And now we're ready to combine them. So let me rotate the camera up a little bit. There we go. And so we'll just put them together here. Take off-road, slide it into place. Sit at the dead end here. so, I guess. Slot him in. And we slot him in. Just like so. And this is your Menasor, the Hasbro Menasor. So the head swivels up and down, looks around, pretty good range of motion. The horns do bend. Like I said, the arms do rotate, but this part here doesn't latch in well enough to make it work. So it's kind of funky how this all lines up. The hips go up and down, and then they kind of go that way at the knee-ish joint. And it... And we can take the sword here and plug it into his hand. And yeah, this is the Menasor. Alright, so let's do comparisons here. Here he is with Swerve and the Seeker Jet. And I think these guys scale just about perfectly with him. I think they look pretty good, actually. And here he is with the Classics Prime and the Leader Jetfire. And I think this works pretty well. I mean, the Leader Jetfire, you know, he's pretty big compared to him, so he's kind of like, shouldn't be that big. But then again, you know, whatever, because there's scenes when Starscream's standing on Bruticus's shoulder, and there's other scenes where Optimus comes up to about the mid-chest of Superion. So we'll never get the perfect scale with the combiners. I had a whole rant on that before. It will never happen. You will never have in-scale combiners, because they never had scale combiners back in the day. They didn't know how big to make them, so sometimes they made them super big, sometimes they made them super small. So, yeah, you're seeing the other problem here. These joints, these ratcheted joints for his legs are so weak. He can't hold his own weight. And then, you know, of course, the figure falls apart. We gotta put it back together. But, yeah, I don't even know what's going on here now. Put it back together. There we go. Put this back on. Dead end here is all sorts of fucked up. So yeah, he's too loose to hold his own weight. You know, it's like I could fix some of that if I like the figure. The big problem is I don't like this figure. I really don't. You know, it's like, you know, a lot of people, I mean, you get a 50-50 score, you know, going on right now on the internet with this guy, with reviewers. Some people are saying, oh, he's awesome, and other people are trashing him. While I'm talking, here he is with the Make Toys Giant. Let's see how he stacks up there. So he's actually, well, about half a head taller than Giant. So that's pretty good. And here he is with Superion. And Superion is just a little taller than he is. His knees aren't that much better, to be honest, but not nearly as bad. So yeah, anyway, I think he's, scale-wise, he works pretty well with these combiners, as well as Warlord, you know, and and such. But the big problem is that he's crap. But frankly, he's crap. I like the drag strip. He's pretty cool. He makes a pretty good arm. I like Dead End here. He's probably one of the best figures of the year from Hasbro anyway. Just all around great car, great robot, makes a decent limb. And Off-Road is my personal favorite of the set. Breakdown is crap, but he actually makes a really good arm. Even though usually you see him down as a leg, but the point is that Motormaster here doesn't make a good chest, doesn't make a good torso. He's just kind of a mess. And some people have shown me how to fix the hips, and we will be taking a look at that tomorrow. See if we can fix those to make them a little bit more user friendly. But I don't think that's going to fix the figure. Perfect Effect has hand and feet set coming out. I have them on pre-order, so hopefully we'll get them soon. And then they also have this whole new chest and back assembly where you'll have the big shoulder pads and new head and all that stuff. And, that looks good, but my concern is, honestly, how far can you fix a figure like this? So the option that I'm looking more towards is the Bold Forms Motormaster. The Bad Wolf, I think they call it. So that's where I'm kind of leaning more towards, because I honestly don't know what else to do with this thing. He looks okay, but he doesn't look great. I want to sit here and say, well, he's a decent figure because at least he's a good toy. But no, he's not. He's not. He's not a good toy. He's not a decent figure. He's total and complete crap. I don't like him. The the Menasor itself, I do not like. I'm working on trying to get the Fans Project one back because I don't like this one that much. I hate this one so much that I want to go back to the old one, to the Fans Project one. I point over to Make Toys, but same company, who cares? But it's like, Superion over here, it's like, I like him. I think he's a good stand-in for Superion. Not just a filler. This guy would be a placeholder until you get something better. This would be my Superion. As is, I think he's pretty good. The fact that we're going to get new hands and feet and then a whole new chest and head, awesome. But at least he doesn't need a whole new torso like he does. And even then, you're not replacing the cars, you're only replacing the torso. Yes, I know Bold Forms is going to be making the new Stunticon cars as they go. But we're not going to focus on that right now. So, what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm working on getting the Fans Project one back. I'm going to get the Bold Forms one, Menasor, and then I'm going to get the Fans Project upgrade kits. And then we're going to do a comparison video, one of all the Motormasters and all the cars against the Fans Project cars. So there'll be 3 Motormasters and then one set of each of the cars, or two of each of the cars once I get the Wild Rider. So, and then we're gonna do a 3-way comparison in between the Hasbro with Bold Forms, Hasbro with Perfect Effect, and the Fans Project. And why am I not throwing just regular Hasbro in there? Because this is dog shit. This is just utter crap. There's absolutely nothing about this thing that is going to make me say, oh, this will compare, is comparable to other figures. It's not. It is not. This torso is that bad. I question whether or not Perfect Effect can fix it, but I'm going to buy the sets and review them and see if they are, and then if they're not, then I'm selling it, and I'm keeping Fans Project or something. I don't know. But this is bad. This is real bad. This might be the worst official combiner I've ever played with. and I think I've played with all of them. I'm really trying to rack my brain. I mean, yeah, the G1 combiners were bad because of the fact that, limited technology of the day, but I'd still play with them more than I'd play with him. Energon combiners were pretty fun. I mean, they were not nearly accurate to G1 counterparts, but they weren't supposed to be. But they're at least fun. Revenge of the Fallen Devastator at least locked in pretty well. And kind of looked like Revenge of the Fallen Devastator. The Legends Devastator locked in decently. Hell, a Hasbro Abominus from the Prime Beast Hunter line is a better figure than this. I'm not trying to discredit the cars because the cars are good, and I'm not trying to discredit Motormaster because he's good in robot and truck mode. Just the combined mode. That's all I'm talking about. Okay, you know what? The Beast Wars Magna Boss. He might be worse, to be honest. He was pretty bad. Anyway, rambling on and on and on. But, as far as a rating goes for this guy, 2. 2 out of 10. Not complete crap, but as a set in combined mode, his only saving grace in this is the sword's pretty cool looking, and 2, he from afar he looks pretty good. He looks good. So I'll put him on the shelf like this and hide him in the background. Hopefully nobody ever comes over, because I'd be embarrassed to show him off. And that's sad. Okay, I'm done.